What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the evolution of the old fashioned. This is a drink that has really defined my bartending career. It is the very first drink that I ever learned to make. For me, it is a kind of a mixture of skill and knowledge, and it is very fascinating. And I think that this drink also has really captured the imagination of cocktail enthusiasts everywhere. I kind of feel like this is everyone's holy grail drink. When you find a bar that makes a great old fashioned, that is your bar for life. So let's go explore those drinks. Let's get into it, and let's have a better appreciation for this lovely cocktail, the old fashioned. Let's do it. Slings are a pretty simple category of drink. They were served in the early 1700s in colonial taverns everywhere. They persisted to the late 1800s. And they're just a very simple mixture of spirit, sugar, and water. So today we're gonna be making an 1860s version of this drink. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a bar spoon of powdered sugar. Then we're gonna do 1 ounce of water and make a little mixture. It's going to kind of lump up, and you want the sugar to sort of dissolve so that the drink is a little bit sweeter. So we're doing 2 ounces of Rittenhouse rye that was provided for us by our wonderful viewer, Marjorie Foyle. Thank you so much for our bottle. She made use of our virtual bottle program. And then we're just gonna add in our ice. We're not gonna need to stir it that much. We just wanna stir it down until it's chilled. Don't worry about over diluting. We put 1 ounce of water in here. And then we just have a nice grating of nutmeg over the top, as copiously as you would like. There it is, in all of its glory, the Whiskey Sling from 1862, I believe. So the next stop that we're making on our journey to understanding the evolution of the old fashioned is a drink called a bittered sling or a whiskey cocktail. It is kind of known as both. It is basically a sling, but it has a couple of more enhancements. The first upgrade is this gum syrup. So gum syrup is a simple syrup with gum arabic added to it. Recipe is below. Then the other upgrade is Boker's bitters, which is an aromatic bitters that was developed by a guy named Johann Gottlieb Boker, who created these bitters in 1828. 2 full dashes of Boker's bitters. And then we're gonna do 1 bar spoon of the gum syrup. And then we're gonna do 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Give it a stir. All right, we take a nice lemon twist and we just zest it over the top of our drink. And there we have it, our whiskey cocktail. So the whiskey cocktail of 1862 gave way to the improved whiskey cocktail of 1876. First thing we're gonna do, put a sugar cube, and then we're gonna do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 1 dash of Peychaud's bitters, 1 dash of absinthe. And then we're just gonna do a bar spoon of maraschino liqueur. And then we're just going to crush up our sugar cube, but we're not going to crush it up until it is completely a paste. You want to make it a paste, but you want it to have a grain quality to it. So take that, then we're just going to do 2 ounces of our rye whiskey. That's a nice big old rock there. We're just going to stir it in. And then we're gonna just take a nice orange twist off of this, not huge, but not little orange that Marius picked up today. There it is, guys, the improved whiskey cocktail. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally reached that cocktail that we've all been waiting for, the old fashioned. It has finally been invented out of the improved whiskey cocktail, and I'm gonna tell you how. So David Wondrich has squarely put this drink in the year 1880. He found it mentioned in an article from the Chicago Tribune that was written about a then presidential candidate named Samuel J. Tilden, who was being toasted by, I guess, his fellow Democrats for choosing not to run for the president in that year, 1880. So they just thought it was a really good idea that he wasn't gonna run, and they toasted him with hot whiskeys, sour mashes, and old-fashioned cocktails. All right, so what we're gonna do is just add our little sugar cube into there, and then we're just gonna douse it with 6 to 8 dashes from a Japanese bitters dasher bottle. It's about 4 dashes from a regular bottle. Now, I'm not sure if they did this in the 1880s, but I also like to do a little dash of soda into the bottom of the glass to help the sugar dissolve. So I just do 1 little tiny dash of soda. So we're just gonna mash it down. You want there to be some grain in there, like we said about the last drink. And then we're just gonna add 2 ounces of rye whiskey into our glass. It's very simple. I like to stir it up a little bit, make sure everything is where I want it to be. Kind of stir it a bit, and then we put in our rock of ice. I have always been taught that the old fashioned has an orange peel, which would make sense if the orange peel was the traditional garnish of an improved whiskey cocktail. Then it makes sense that this would then transfer over to the old fashioned. But I like to actually do an orange peel and a lemon peel. The orange oil is going to be a little bit sweeter. The lemon oil is going to be a little bit sharper. They're both going to give a real nice citrus kick to it in different ways, and I think that they just complement each other. So there it is, guys. The old-fashioned and the evolution towards it and all of the predecessors. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. Hey, you should check out our virtual bottle program. Just go to our website, pick a virtual bottle, purchase it, and we will buy it and attach your name to it and shout you out in some videos. And if you don't see the bottle that you like, you can always buy a bottle that's similar price, and in the little notes section, just tell us what bottle you want us to buy, and we will buy that bottle. All right, I don't know, check us out on Teespring. We have been doing some monthly limited edition t-shirts that are going to be different every month. So you should check those out on Teespring, and we have got some good stuff there. And I don't know, what else? Memberships on YouTube. We've got lots of stuff going on. So if you're interested in that, check it out, and I'll see you guys another time.